There's a famous quote by Tintin, which basically says, "These men don't seem to be good to me." And just watch this, and we're going to elaborate a little bit afterwards on the fact that this quote is actually fairly accurate in this particular situation. Take care.
This is exactly why I don't trust leftists. And here's that evidence that We Are Apes guy was asking for. Like, there she is right there. And when all these people were talking bad about me, she didn't defend me once. She was actually on their side. Like, I am so done with these fake allies.
Hey everyone, so for educational purposes, I just want to use this as an example of what not to do and what is actually expected if you're interacting online or even if you're interacting in your own communities offline. Okay, it is never acceptable under any conditions to be able to out people, to dox them, to be able to go to their, to contact somebody's family or their children, or to threaten to go to somebody's employers in order to try to get them fired. That's not acceptable within the LGBTQ community. That's not acceptable within the kink community. That's not acceptable within the biker community. That's not acceptable in many other communities as well, is that if you have a grievance against someone, that's between you and them, okay? You don't drag people's children's into it. You don't harass people's children's. You don't contact and go to people's workplaces. And you don't threaten to get people fired from people's workplaces over silly spats like political differences. That's never acceptable. It's not acceptable in the LGBTQ community. It's not acceptable in the kink community. It sure as hell is definitely not acceptable within the biker community. Now, the reason why I said this is that we have an example right here of someone that is getting upset because he's wondering why people aren't supporting him. And people are upset with him because he's going around doxing people. Well, this is exactly why. Anyone that has any understanding of what's been happening and everything else understands that this person is going out of his way to harass family members and to harass employees of people that he has an issue with. And in this particular case is that, this isn't even between him and the individual that he's upset about. He's going after their family. Okay? He is going after their family. He's weaponizing and using that. And it's just not acceptable. That needs to stop. So, have a talk with this guy. Tell him to, calm down, to, get a sense of reality, have a reality check, whatever. But it is never acceptable to be able to contact family members, to harass their children, or to threaten to basically go after somebody's employers or family members' employers or whatever to try to get them fired. So that's basically what's going on here. So if you're wondering why people aren't supporting you and why people are telling you that you're wrong, that's why, is because you are wrong. Now, me being the good guy that I am, I'm actually have to come out and I've got some business and I want to visit some friends and have a couple of things I need to attend to out in Calgary. And I'm going to be staying at the Residence Inn just off of the Seton Way there. So if you'd like to be able to get together and just sit down and have a coffee to be able to discuss exactly what's been going on, I'd be more than willing to be able to share with you in more detail exactly what I believe, and just myself, what I believe has been happening and how this can be resolved. It's a fairly simple solution, but if you're interested or whatever, contact me here and, we can arrange something to get together, have a coffee, sit down and talk about it and, figure out exactly what to do. Or, just take care of business, either way. But anyhow, so that's basically why, you're upset that people aren't supporting you and why people are upset with you. This is exactly why. Okay, so take care, contact me if you want, and let's try to arrange something. Take care.